Hey everyone, Phoenix here. We are back with another Lord of the Rings online video. Today, we are doing the instance Raiders of Rost. And we are here with King Elisar himself, Aragorn, fighting off Corsairs who have attacked the town of Iafel. I am working my way through Outer Gondor, which is past King's Gondor. This is after the Battle of Minas Tirith. This is after completing all of Gundabad and the Dwarf campaign, which was pretty cool, but definitely dragged on a bit, and I'm excited to get back to doing quests with a lot more of the main characters. I also think it makes for more exciting videos when you get to see King Aragorn himself fighting alongside you. I've really enjoyed that part of Lord of the Rings Online. This is beyond the story of the books, or time frame wise not beyond the story of the books, but it's not in the scope of the books, so I think this comes from the appendices. So I think Lord of the Rings Online is kind of off on its own territory here, writing this as they go with the appendices, I should say, as like inspiration is the word I'm looking for. So this is the town of Iafel is being invaded. We are here with Elladan and Elra here. So these are Elrond's sons, Queen Arwen's brothers, who are off on this adventure with us, which is super cool. We've got Legolas over here, and we've got Gimli in the back, and we've got a Swan Knight, Rosaran, over here, and we're going to go off on our own with Rosaran and help fight off some Corsairs in one direction while the rest of the party goes in another direction. This is a pretty straightforward instance. I don't think you need a guide to do this one, but I thought it would make a really fun video because we are fighting off some Corsairs, and I always love the aesthetics, sadly, of these like town attack type missions where you're defending the people of Gondor here. And yeah, like I said, this is Outer Gondor, so this is a part of Gondor that we hadn't been to before. Whereas King's Gondor, that portion of the campaign is a retread of a lot of the stuff that happens before the Battle of Minas Tirith. So you're going back through these lands and seeing a lot of the same characters that you saw before that big battle. Whereas this, we're finally starting to see some new characters here. So Rosaran is going to go search inside the buildings, and we are tasked with going around the outside of the buildings and fighting off these hidden Corsairs who are waiting in the shadows to jump out at us and the townspeople and take them down. It's a little bit of a mini kill task in the middle of this instance. And I'm not sure that it makes a lot of sense that Corsairs would be here hiding when they've already raided the town. Now, the missions that are coming after this are getting me really excited because I am on my way to Umbar. And I am on my way to level 150. I am 146. I'm about to hit level 147 in this video. I'm still really enjoying playing this captain. I think I made the right choice. I've got my rotation a lot more figured out now on this character, kind of know what I'm doing. Haven't really done a lot of group content still. Looking forward to trying that as I get towards the level cap and kind of run out of things to do on my own. But maybe I won't run out of things to do because then the expansion's going to come out in December, which I'm pretty excited to be like actually at the level cap when the new expansion and the level increase comes out. So definitely grinding towards that over the next month. Looking forward to that. And here we're just heading back to the main square to meet up with Gimli again and the rest of our party. So Gimli just tells us that he's worried that there are going to be some Corsairs sneaking up behind the king. So we are going to go chase them down and just make sure that Aragorn doesn't get caught unawares from behind. So we are heading out of the town now, kind of towards the river that Iafel sits on. This is, I guess, theoretically where the Corsairs came from, and Aragorn is battling his way down to like where their boats would be to, stop them once and for all. These guys go down pretty easily, these Corsair deckhands and stuff. I'm only slightly over leveled. This is, I think, a level 144 instance, and I'm currently level 146, although, like I said, I'm about to level up to 147. The Corsairs like burned all these trees and set everything on fire. Definitely did a number on this town. And yeah, I've got all the Corsairs basically destroyed before Gimli can even get to me to help. So we're gonna head down. I think we go off the road here. Yeah, so we're basically these flaming trees are our path down to the river. And there we got Aragorn, Legolas, Elladan, Elrohir, and the two human guards, Borndir and Lornian. And of course my commoner Harold, can't forget about them, and Gimli taking his sweet time. Yeah, he says basically the Corsair ships must be anchored further down the river, and the Corsairs came in on like little boats, and then we should search the shoreline to make sure there's no Corsairs remaining here hidden, because it's possible that we overlook them. So now we're going to check out these shoreline scrubs. Just quickly searching this bush. Just like, there's some weird quest design in this game, but it's funny. But we do find a hidden Corsair in this one, so we'll take him out. And then there's another bush to check. And then maybe there'll be another bush to check after that. But the bush is like up here, which is kind of funny. No Corsairs in that one. And then in this one, we've got a young boy, Orgolas, who is the son of Glassgill, who fought with us at the Battle of the Black Gate. If you watched my video on that, super cool quest, really enjoyed that. Glassgill actually died in that battle, so this boy is just not an orphan, but you know, his mother is ruling, and he before this was playing with this other boy, Thorongil, who's the son of a different town. And Thorongil, basically what we found is that Thorongil gets captured by the Corsairs here. It takes a little while for Orgolas to, you know, spit this story out. And the other story that's important here is Thorongil is named after a past Thorongil who fought the Corsairs of Umbar. So they get upset that this Thorongil is named Thorongil, and, you know, I think that is what drives them to take this boy captive. The other interesting thing here is that Aragorn actually fought, because of how old Aragorn is, with the older Thorongil. So I think that's like a pretty cool tidbit that they throw in here just to show us how old Aragorn is. So this is Orgolas just reiterating the story. They called her the Reaper of the Waves. And we know someone named the Reaper of the Waves. Nakasi, who has a reason to hate Gondor and who we've run into in the past. But, you know, that's basically the end of this instance, and we're going to go tell Thorongil's mother what happened to him. And that's chapter 4.4 of the epic story. And, you know, really enjoyed this instance. Think it's super fun. Definitely enjoying my time playing Lord of the Rings online still. So we tell his mother Noriel here, and she's like ready to march to war. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to gather our crew for our ship to head over to Umbar and start all of the Umbar fun. I'm super looking forward to that. I hope you are too. If you are, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out. And I'll see you in the next one.